guys, it's Kendra and Dustin. We are back with another episode of Lightkeeper. I always want to say the, but I remembered not to do it that time. Good job, me. Anyway, previously, we died.
Yeah.
How do we
face cut?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! We were in the mirror room. That's right. Oh, I totally forgot. So this is okay. Okay. So we have options. So do we want to go back to the mirror room and get that, or do we want to do some other deja vu stuff? I thought today was the last deja vu episode, but it might be 2. Actually. Alright, well then I guess let's do deja vu, right? Finish up all the deja vu route and then
like I said, that's up to you.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So now we read. Is it this one? Inside, you find something most unusual for items in drawers. A variety of old books of varying subjects. That is true. I feel like most people don't keep books in drawers.
No, they keep them on shelves.
Yeah, they're much more of an open, displayed item, not closed. The most common theme among these seem to be their importance to other kingdoms. You eventually find one pertaining to the history of religion and folklore among the kingdom of Lumien. Lumien. Yeah. That's what we were going with. You notice a specific page bookmarked. Read the page. Heck yeah! Chapter, is this 10?
Yeah.
Chapter 10.
No,
Well, no, I do. I was just wondering, is it more fun to say chapter 10 or chapter X? But I guess you're supposed to say chapter 10. Chapter X. The Royal Family. Dustin, I feel like everyone in America should technically know how to read Roman numerals because we use it for the Super Bowl. The Lux lineage falls from a direct line to the divine, the almighty light which guides us all, aka Loki, kind of like Zelda. Now that I've played that game, I know now, right? Kind of. It is said that the light blessed the king with their own power once long ago, and that powerful energy has passed down throughout generations since then. These blessed individuals aim to rule over all Lumien with kindness and compassion, being most well renowned for their uncanny healing abilities and other proficiencies in magic. I don't know why I forgot that. I thought for some reason our magic was light related, like electricity. I didn't think it was healing.
Yeah, it's light as in like a metaphysical sense of light.
I don't know why my brain didn't store it like that. I thought like, I am powering the lighthouse. I am becoming the light bulb. I didn't think it was for healing. Also, then does that mean technically we shouldn't be dying? Like, if we had our powers back to normal, would we not be dying? That's a thought. Each ruler has brought a new form of prosperity among the kingdom, and as the family tree grows, so will the light surrounding the world. I think that the powers would get more and more diluted, right? Or is that not how it works? Maybe it's not genetics. You look through the pages, all of which seem to be a description of past rulers with their images next to them. Whoever wrote this book seemed to view the family in high regards. The amount of praise was so overwhelming, it felt like you were reading a performance piece from a bard rather than a historical record. Suspicious. Any criticisms addressed in regards to the royal family were quickly denounced by this author with much vigor. Skimming through the pages, you stopped once you spotted something familiar. Yourself. You knew this book must have been new based on the fresh smell of the paper. Nice. Library books.
Book smell.
Book smell. New book smell. It's better than new car smell.
I don't get, I don't like...
You don't like new car smell?
No.
It's like,
Disgusting.
it's not plasticky, but it's like in the same category, right? Yeah, I think so too. It's like, oh, it smells like new car. However, you never expected it to be new enough to include your likeness. Strangely enough, the corner of your page was dog-eared in the book. Perhaps your captor needed a visual reference of you for your kidnapping. Or they had a crush on me!
Once again, if we're chained to her bed, it might not be very consensual, Kendra.
True. True. Okay. Just because they're hot doesn't mean it's okay. Look at me. I'm so pretty. I'm hoping, though, it's one of those, I lost my memory, and so for my own protection, I'm being, kept inside. Like, Grandma, don't wander into the streets. Kind of a situation. Fingers crossed. Princess Elizabelle? Okay. Princess Elizabelle Lux, the merciful mother of light. Mother? Princess Elizabelle shows kindness to all of the kingdom, rich or poor, young or old. Our princess has sworn to take care of everyone who steps foot into Lumien, no matter the cost. She had spent much of her life thus far dedicated to studying ancient texts regarding the divine, and is truly the most in tune with our beloved light. The power she possesses is holier than any recorded ruler thus far. Cool. Am I low-key kind of like a priestess kind of a situation?
Sounds like.
Yeah.
No separation between church and state sort of situation.
I'm not exactly for that. But I'm not exactly for monarchies or whatever either. So, no matter the cost? You close the book. I read that as a question. I don't know if that was supposed to be a question. You close the book once you close the book. Once closed, you notice something particular on the back of the cover. There you can read the number 24 in small letters. What does no matter the cost mean? I don't know either. I wonder how far back our, amnesia goes? Yeah. Because she said it too, and I'm like, does she know what's up, and she's just not sharing with the class? Or is she also confused as to what that means? Now, are there more books? I don't remember this part. Again, I only remember bits and pieces. Your eyes scan back to the books in the drawers. You didn't trust that last book's rebutalness?
Reputableness.
Oh, reputableness. What does that mean? Like reputable?
Yeah.
Okay. But you recognize some of the authors in these other history books. You thought they might be more valuable information if your curiosity tempted you enough to look. Did we do this last time?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Let's do it!
I feel like we must have, because I feel like we got
too.
a trait from reading something.
We already have a trait, though, right?
Yeah.
I was already smashing stuff.
Yeah.
Should I gather another one?
I don't know.
See, that's the one thing, is we never got to play it out all the way to the end to see what happens. I could leave it be and save.
Sure.
But we already have a trait, so theoretically speaking, if we only wanted to try to find this trait... I don't know what to do! I could see the true ending be getting all the traits or avoiding all the traits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like it's better to be safe than sorry. And I don't remember what the information is. And because I don't remember it, I would imagine it's not necessarily too important. Besides just leading to you getting the trait.
Like I said.
Was it curiosity or something like that?
I don't remember.
That's okay. Leave it be!
I feel like we got a second trait, though.
We did. We had a blue one.
Yeah.
We have the yellow one, and then we had a blue one as well. And I don't remember what the blue one was.
But I also don't remember reading a second book.
I don't either, which is weird. Memories are fickle. Alright, through the closet.
It's also, there's always the possibility that it was changed.
That is true. Not only are our memories failing us, but reality is as well. To your surprise, the door is now wide open. Huh? Looks like there's another room behind the closet. How fun would that be if you were exploring and you accidentally found another room? Do we think it would be fun or would we be terrified? Dustin?
I kind of brought this up last.
Did I?
You're like, oh, I want a secret room so
I
badly.
want one, but like if you found one, what would you do?
Well, look to see what's inside.
Exactly. A hidden room? How curious. Inside. Wait, can I not go in?
The arrow.
Oh, I forgot. Can I do it now? Okay, let's just... Boop. Yeah. You walk into yet another eerie room. You can't shake the feeling like you're being watched. You cautiously walked further into the room, looking back and forth for any sign of intelligent life. Nothing.
Child of light, you've strayed far from your land. Has darkness become your salvation?
An eerie voice whispered right into your ear, as if it were hovering behind you. Startled, you turn around, but were met with nothing once more. Am I going mad? I must be.
We're all mad here.
Yeah, but it's just her. So,
The mirror's here.
Yeah, but like, is it? Or is that us going mad?
No, you're perfectly sane, little firefly.
See, I feel like that also was part of the reason why I was like, yes, light! We are magic light bearers! You gasped, hearing the voice now whispering directly into your other ear. Unsurprisingly,
Oh yeah, this is the
binaural one.
Like, oh, we should have done this.
Unsurprisingly, nothing was to your other side. You looked around with a sense of cautious confusion as the words spoke out to you once more.
Pray tell, what happens when an extension of such power as yourself strays far from the source of it came from?
Who is there? Say silent. Doesn't matter. I feel like it doesn't matter until we get closer to the mirror, right?
I think so.
I think that's what we figured out last episode. Should I pull the horror movie cliche?
Sure.
I do that. Do you do that in real life? I do it, like, ironically. Sometimes I'll hear a noise and I'll be like, who's there?
I'll usually go with, like, hello?
Yeah, that's also, I think, one, technically. Boop. Strange things happen to Dustin sometimes.
Does.
Haunted! Just you.
Come closer into the light. I want to see you.
Leaving you more confused than ever, the whisper ceased speaking. Okay. Do I have to notice the crystal first?
I don't remember.
Let's notice. You found yourself strangely drawn to the mirror in the middle of the room. Taking cautious step after another, you heard the familiar whisper once more.
Good, now I can see you better.
The voice rang in your ears, but you were now able to identify the source. The mirror was speaking to you. It must be enchanted somehow. More importantly, however, you noticed it contained one of the very same crystals you needed for the security system.
One's face can tell many tales, little firefly. You're interested in my protective crystal, are you not?
Yes, admittedly.
A reflection tells a story of your past, present, and undecided future.
Deep. You heard a low, almost eerie chuckle escaping the enchanted object. Nice.
Tell you what, indulge me. Let me see your story. Let me peer into your very soul, and perhaps I will give you my crystal in return.
Peer into my soul?
It'll just be looking at you very, very closely.
That's a good voice. Eerie.
Just comply and the crystal will be yours. What do you say?
I think if we just say we need to think about it, all you're allowed to do is leave the room and come back. So we're gonna go for all right. I'm trying to remember. Did we get super close to the mirror?
We just have to not pull back when he says not to pull back.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Or do the quick time event.
I think it's a quick time, right?
Well, I think maybe both are different things. I don't know.
Oh, no. We could listen to everything he says, see what happens, see if we die or not.
Yeah, sure.
And then, if we die, obviously do the quick time event.
Wonderful. Now where to begin?
I don't know. The mirror hissed and tutted to itself, leaving you to stand there awkwardly in front of it while it thought to itself on what information it wanted to know. You're doing fantastic today. I just want you to know, acting on point. You actually managed to get a better look at your reflection here. Your nightgown had certainly seen better days after everything that you had been through. Your eyes trailed upwards, looking at your face, and then... Huh? You made a confused noise, getting closer to the mirror to look at yourself.
Is something the matter, princess?
Your hand gently traced the bows in your hair, fixing them up ever so slightly to lay better on your head. I don't remember putting these bows in my hair before bed. I haven't worn anything like this in a long time. Which is a weird statement now that I'm thinking about it.
Though, I'm thinking, wasn't this what she looked like in the picture?
Was it bows or a crown?
I think, didn't she have both?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I remember the eye like makeup, the gold or whatever this is. And I was like, ooh, that's fun.
I don't know if that's makeup or if...
It's natural.
Yeah.
Ooh. I love
like
it.
Freckles for her.
Golden freckles?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I was just thinking, wait, wasn't her hair this kind of in the picture?
I don't remember. Okay.
In which case, if we're going with the dragon lady is possessive, like a dragon.
Right.
Maybe she wants her to look like the picture.
Like the picture. Yeah. Which is, okay, kind of creepy. But she's hot. I'm kidding. I hate people who say stuff like that. Hate's a strong word. I dislike people who say stuff like that. I'm not even sure these bows are mine. Where did they come from?
Ah, is that so?
Yup.
If you'd like, princess, I could search your memories for an answer. Perhaps the information you seek is out of reach in your mind in your weakened condition. In fact, this might be the perfect place to start to understand your story better. Yes, the bows are a good place to start.
The mirror spoke, not bothering to wait for your consent to search your mind. I mean, I guess technically I already agreed.
Sort of. Like, implicitly, but it's still better always to get...
Oh, 100%! But a creature that can go into your brain and look around, I can see why it's not gonna necessarily ask twice. Would you agree to allow a creature to look inside your mind?
How much do I trust this creature?
The mirror. You need something from it.
Probably not.
Here's the thing. Is it looking? Like, if it just wants to look through my memories, is there really anything bad that I've done that I don't want it to know? I don't think so. But if it can mess with my memories, then I don't like it. But if it's just like, oh my gosh, in kindergarten you ate a crayon. You know, like, oh no. I don't think I have any deep, dark secrets or insecurities that I don't already joke about that it could hurt me with, you know?
Probably not for the mirror's sake.
Yeah. You hurt me, you hurt you. We're one and the same.
I don't want to see what goes on in here.
Yeah, so did I read this? Yes. Alright, so it's in my brain. The crystal above it glowed and made a low hum as you saw the contents of the mirror change and distort. Your mind felt numb as the hum got louder and louder. I like to think of the fluorescent lights in schools. Yeah, hate those things. So annoying. You became lightheaded and slightly dazed, but you managed to keep a steady footing on the ground beneath you.
It's like how I used to go around turning off the TVs at high school.
Did you?
Because people would leave them on.
And you could hear them?
And I could hear it.
Yeah.
But since the screen was black, nobody knew it wasn't on.
Yeah.
Until you turn it off and then it goes floop.
Do they still have TVs in rooms?
Mm-hmm.
Or do they just have, like, smart boards nowadays? I don't know. You saw flashes of your time in the lighthouse appear before you, bit by bit, like watching your life rewind at rapid speed. The only difference is that it appeared to be not from your perspective.
Does it make the fun rewind sound?
Wait, no, that's not what it sounds like.
Goes?
What's it sound like?
It sound like...
Yeah, it's like backwards and fast. The weird thing is that it's not from my perspective. If it's messing around in my memories, wouldn't it just have to be from my eyes?
I don't know, it's some weird magic thing.
It is some weird magic thing, but also when you remember things, do you remember things from your point of view or in a third person?
My point of view?
Okay. What a strange thing to look at yourself from a viewpoint outside of your eyes. You saw yourself waking up, the bows indeed tied neatly in your hair.
Just a little further back and...
Okay, also, low-key, wouldn't it be kind of cool to see what you look like to other people throughout your day?
I mean, I guess.
I'm always curious about that. Like, what do I look like outside of what I can see? Ooh. Or it'll just make me feel bad. Wait, See, this is the part that I feel like maybe it hurts. You start to protest until a wave of dizziness overcame you once more.
It would be wise not to interrupt me while this is happening, princess. While I am connected to you, your reflection is connected to me.
Cool.
Disrupting my process would be rather unpleasant.
This mirror was digging up memories of your life prior to the lighthouse. The further back it went, the more uneasy you felt. Go with it, right? That's what we were going to try to do first. Here we go!
Or do you want to try to stop it and try to do the quick time event?
Well, I don't remember what happens if we just let it do its thing.
Hey.
I figured we could come back and try to stop it.
Sure.
Okay. You focus your energy to maintaining your composure. Looking over the mirror frame, you watch time move backwards silently.
Those bows don't appear anywhere here.
The mirror said, although to you it felt obvious. This mirror had, I don't know why sometimes my brain's like, a different goal in mind than finding your bows. What is it looking for? Suddenly, the rapid movements of your past came to a halt. The mirror was replaying your memories to you. It connected to your mind and made you relive the same moment, experience the same feelings, smell the same smells, and feel the world around you that you were once so familiar with. You felt the scorching sun against your face. It was hotter than hell on that fateful day. The crackling sound of fire around you as you were led to the ritual grounds only made your feelings of unease worse. Is this new?
No, we got this last time.
Are we being lit on fire? The only thing that you could rely on? Yeah, rely on in this moment were your senses, other than sight. The blindfolds and restraints made it hard to do much else. You heard cheering from a crowd. Praise to your god from your own royal advisor. He loudly rambled to the audience of what you could only assume was your entire kingdom. You had long since given up any hope, and your advisor could tell from the way he spoke. He talked of you as if you were a savior who would be one with the divine in mere moments, consumed by the light of a fire getting closer and closer to your skin. I think this is why I assume the dragon lady is a good person.
Well, unless we're being kept because she saved us, you know?
Right. Like, you're not their prisoner, but you're my prisoner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, or you're indebted to me, so you can't leave me.
Right. You're mine forever. More religious leaders from your kingdom chanted a language that you spent your life dedicated to learning, spouting holy words that would end in your demise. They said your sacrifice would save them all. You heard a scream. At first you had assumed it was the cheering of the crowd getting more intense, but then it was followed by another, and another. A cry from your advisor to stop the ritual was heard as the floor beneath you shook and trembled. You felt someone grab you rather forcefully, dragging you off to the platform where you were propped on top of and ripping off your blindfold. An invasion of dark figures from a neighboring kingdom were interrupting the ritual, killing off every guard in sight. You were ushered off to a falsified sense of safety. Internally, you were grateful for the ambush, even if it would only prolong your life temporarily. But you could never forget the unease you felt when you saw how many people were out in the crowd, all staring right at you with a mixture of unpleasant expressions. You stumbled backwards as you felt the grip on your mind cease. The feeling of judgment still lingered, like their eyes were still piercing your soul.
My apologies, I let my curiosity get the better of me. This was merely yesterday, to be sacrificed to a god with the sun directly over you, people cheering for your demise. How tragic.
You had a pained expression on your face, unable to tell if the mere sympathetic tone was to mock you or not. Although I was locked away safe inside after that, the invasion lasted longer than I'd ever heard of. I could hear the combat from inside the walls. It was because of the invasion that I'm still here today, strangely enough.
The Lightkeeper had a plan in mind for you and your kingdom, one that the ritual to sacrifice you would have ruined.
I suppose when you say it that way, I should be grateful to her. But what exactly does she have planned for me? What is to be my fate?
The Lightkeeper desires many things. taking your kingdom for her own is on the top of the list of desires.
Okay.
I cannot say more than that, I'm afraid.
I see.
You know, you seem oddly calm for someone in your situation. Why is that?
I have no choice. There is no time to rest or grief. Oh, for rest or grief. No time for betrayal or hope. If I stop for even a moment, something horrible could happen. I need to focus on the task at hand.
Something horrible could happen that is far out of your control, as it has and as it will again.
Oh.
See, this is where we have
the trait.
The trait.
Well, should I break it?
Yeah.
Let's just break it. Break the mirror! 7 years of bad luck, everybody! Pow! I'm no use for you. You've tried my patience. You spoke out, grabbing the hammer as you used to break the glass of the aquarium. Without further hesitation, you swung the weapon towards the mirror, causing it to shatter with a brilliant, loud, crashing sound. Whoa.
This is a new picture.
The power from inside of the shattered mirror combusted into a ring of smoke that filled up the entire room in a dense fog. A familiar feeling flooded your mind like a wave came crashing down on you, encapsulating your entire being. You felt all of your feelings that you've pushed down inside resurface, each painful memory replayed in your mind bit by bit. Is this the only way I can truly protect myself? After dedicating my life to my home, my kingdom, they would throw me away without a second thought? Why is that? What was it? For power? Control? Or just out of plain stupidity? I've had enough. I can't sit here and let this happen again. They want to be protected at my expense? They want a false salvation? They want to use me to their heart's desire? Well, they could find someone else. I'll never let that happen again. Not from them, not from anyone. It doesn't matter who gets hurt in the process. It never once did it? I'll make them sorry.
Supervillain arc.
Ooh, yeah. Ending Misguided Soul. Cool!
So that's a trait.
We got a trait ended! How many more are there? And do you think that if we hadn't and we had continued...
That Misguided Soul phrase, I feel like we got last time.
Did we?
Did we get an ending last time
Did
that I'm
we
not
get
remembering?
an ending last time? Memories are fickle things. Anyway!
I feel like that picture was new, though.
Yeah, I feel like it was new, too. Yeah.
I mean, that was one of the things that was listed, was that there was, like, I think 10 new pictures or something like that.
Okay, so that is the end for today's episode. My question is, do you think that I was always going to be sacrificed? Like, that was the whole point of, like, my birth and stuff? Or do you think something bad was going on in the kingdom and so they were like, what do we do? Sacrifice the chick?
Sacrifice the virgin to the volcano?
Yeah, that kind of a thing, you know?
I don't know. We're missing some key...
We are missing some key things. But isn't it bad to kill priestesses of your deities?
Sometimes it's viewed as sending them to the deity, which was what it sounded like was the thing.
Yeah. But, I don't know.
Sounds like, one, they're sun worshippers.
Uh-huh.
So they were like, oh, we're sending her to be with the sun.
The sun. Yeah. But it's like, I'm also royalty, though. So I'm like, where's my family?
No,
Like, are they chill with it?
That's what happens when you don't separate church and
Well,
state.
yeah. Are they? Well, that's why I'm like, are they okay with it? Was it their idea, or is it like a little bit of a coup? Like the religious leaders are trying to take over the political leaders, I guess, or whatever. Are they one and the same? Where's my parents? Am I the only royal person left alive? I don't know. I'm confused.
I don't know. We're missing what led them to a dire situation where they're choosing to sacrifice
The princess.
the princess.
Yeah, because at least in the book, it almost sounded like I was the only princess. Like I was the only kid.
Yeah.
In which case, doesn't make sense, because if you're trying to continue on the
I
line
mean, if
of...
the parents are still alive.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Are they still alive? That's true. That's true.
We don't know if we have any.
We don't know. We're missing a lot of information.
But yes, it does sound like something bad was happening to the kingdom.
Yeah, and it didn't sound like the invasions were uncommon. Like, it was weird that it was going that long. So, like, are we often raided by the neighboring kingdoms? I don't know. Anyway, though, that's where we're ending for today.
Have to read the other book.
We will have to read the other book. Oh, that's another thing I was going to say, is whoever wrote the book said that I forget the line, but it was like going to sacrifice whatever was necessary or whatever. No matter the cost. That was the line. So that's why I was like, was I always raised to be the sacrifice and they knew it and they wrote about it? Or, yeah. Because I would assume that book was done with me dying in the end, but clearly that didn't happen. Questions. Anyway, that's the end for today's episode of Lightkeeper. We will continue to dig. We got a little bit of answers because we got an end, but at the same time we're full of a bunch of questions. So, but don't worry, hopefully you guys are enjoying the series, because we will be continuing it. Duh. We need to get a lot more endings. So, you guys have that to look forward to. If you want to try playing this game for yourself, there should be a link in the description below. I highly recommend. It's a great game. If you have any interesting theories or tidbits, or maybe even games you'd like to see us play, feel free to let us know. Drop it down in the comments down below, or you can come and tell us live on Twitch. We stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Not this game. Right now we are currently working on Into the Pit, I believe. So if you're curious as to what that is, maybe you haven't heard about it, we upload all of our VODs over to our YouTube channel, so you can catch up before coming to a live stream. Otherwise, just stay on YouTube, where I'm guessing you are now. Like I said, leave it in the comments down below. We'll see ya. We pretty much see try to reply to all the comments. All we ask is if you do play or have played, no spoilers. Otherwise, check out the other games we have available. If you like this style, we have a complete playlist with other games. I don't remember how many, but there's a bunch, so check them out. And we have a lot of different games that we've played from different artists that are very similar in style, cute, creepy, mysterious. So, if that's your thing, we got you. If you want a sneak peek of the various games we have available, you can always go to our TikTok, our YouTube Shorts, or our Instagram Reels. Yeah. I think that's it. So, like, comment, subscribe, share, do whatever you feel like doing. We will appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next episode.